Hello, my lovely friends. It's Kristen. Today we're going to go over the makeup I tried in November. So this is new to me makeup. It might not be the newest releases. It might have been around for a while, but it's the first time I tried it. I did have a request from a very special subscriber to have more Loki in my videos, and he was here, but then like a neighbor came home or there was a squirrel and he ran off and he hasn't come back. So I apologize, Sarah. There was a Loki, but he had more important business to attend to. So this is my bucket of makeup I tried. We're not going to go any specific order as far as category. It's just what I'm going to pull out. First up, we have this highlighter quad from JCat Beauty. It is a cream. I thought it was powder, but it is cream. I did try it. I tried these two here, and they were okay. So I'm going to play with it more. I only tried it the once, so keep trying that out. Next up, we have this like all-in-one eyeshadow face palette from Milani. And I have tried Milani shadows before, and I didn't like them, and I still don't like them. The ones I tried before were like dry and really crumbly. I don't know if they were old. These ones didn't necessarily have that dry, crumbly feel, but there just wasn't a lot of pigment, especially in the mattes. The one shimmer shade wasn't too bad. The highlighter was okay. It was kind of your standard gold highlighter. I added it to my eye look for a little bit more something, and that helped. The bronzer, I thought it might be a little dark, but it wasn't. It was okay. The blush was fine. So yeah, the face stuff I used was fine. I didn't try the like glowy blush up here, but everything else I tried, and it was nice. Just the eyeshadows, just Milani eyeshadows are just not for me, unfortunately. So that was kind of a hit and a miss. Next up, we have this Lash Step. This is an all matte palette, like a Makeup by Mario. Like every high-end brand has done like an all matte palette. So those are the shades, just nice and neutral. I used the like darker shades and then added a multi-chrome. It was okay. It wasn't the most blendable or anything. It wasn't anything crazy special, but it wasn't bad. I think this retails for like $45. I would not. You can get, I think, a better matte palette for the same price or cheaper, in my opinion. But I got it through Ipsy, so I got it with my subscription. Next up, we have the Saint Angel Sinners, the Friends Giving palette. I got this in my Ice Cream Beauty. It did come with one shade broken, the black shade, and it made kind of a mess. Still making a mess. So that's the palette. I don't get Thanksgiving from this. So I think black got into the pumpkin pie shade and like really changed the look of it. So I'm going to try and clean that up more. I think everything else I was able to get the black out of. But yeah, it was kind of, I don't know, not what I would thought for a Thanksgiving palette. But the look I made was fine. I was happy with it. The shadows are nice. So yeah. And we have a couple face palettes here. This is from Aether Beauty, which are, unfortunately, they are no longer in business. I didn't even realize they had this. But I saw it on somebody's decluttering video, I think. And I thought, oh, that is really pretty. So I found it on Mercari. It was really nice. Blushes were nice. I don't remember if I used the highlight yet, but I used the blushes. They were nice. Kind of sad that they're no longer in business. I have black all over my hands and I don't know why. Oh no. Let me grab a, must be that palette. I thought I got it all cleaned up, but oh, it's everywhere. Ugh. Dang it. We're gonna set that puppy to the side and maybe try cleaning it again. Okay, I think I'm good now. Next up, we have this Peanuts face palette. It's from Rude Cosmetics. I love Peanuts. I love Snoopy. I don't think I tried the highlighter. I think I tried the bronzer one of the blushes. It was fine. I've tried Rouge shadows in the past. The eyeshadows weren't necessarily my favorite. They weren't like horrid or anything. They did have, I think they had 2 eyeshadow palettes. I saw them both at Marshall's, but I didn't gravitate towards them. I thought I might at least get some use out of this. If not, it's super cute. There's no Snoopy though, which makes me sad. But anyway, moving on. We got this blush palette by Shades by Shan. It was really pretty. I used this one alone, and then I mixed these two for another look, and I really like the how they mix together and the color I made with that. It does have quite a bit of like kick up when you put your brush in there, so that's really my only complaint, but the blending and the pigmentation was nice. Just a lot of kick up. And then next up we have the Droplet of Magic, the double-sided one. I don't remember if I filmed the second look I did with it, but I did use both sides. There's the like silver, gray, blue, and then there's the like purple, reddish. This is the one I filmed with, I think. Really nice. It's my first time trying P. Louise, and I'm happy. Yeah, I really liked it. I like the colors and the theme. I'm a big, a packaging sucker. Next up we have I still have black everywhere. What in the heck? Oh my gosh. All right. We have this little palette from Essence, Positive Vibes Only. This was bad. I did not like this. The mattes were just, didn't blend and were just kind of muddy. The shimmers were kind of flaky and just kind of fell apart, and even with glitter glue didn't stay very well. Yeah, I didn't care for that one, so that will go into my declutter pile. Next up we have the Haunted palette, which I did do a after Halloween look with. I really enjoyed it. Such pretty purples, greens, yellows. So I'm really happy with that purchase. And then we have a face palette from Ofra. So just a couple blushes and a highlight, or is it a topper? I think it's a highlight. Very pretty. I enjoy Ofra, their face stuff. So yeah, I was happy with that. Let's see, next up we'll grab a few things. We have this blush from Delancey that I got in Ice Cream Beauty Box. It's a pretty coral color. I really enjoyed it. It went on very nicely. I'm very happy with that. We got this Casper highlighter. I really like this too. I opened it in another video and swatched it, and I really love the swatch. I really liked how it was on my face. Nice and sparkly. Just my kind of thing. I like to be extra. I got this little single shadow from Mystic Beauty House. This came in one of my Pandora's box of Indie Obsessions. It was nice. I just used it with a palette. It was kind of nice, it's more of a satin. Nothing like super exciting, but it laid nicely, had good pigmentation, so no real complaints. Just wasn't like, ooh, it's the best thing ever or anything like that. Next up, this is from another Pandora's box from Dot Dot Cosmetics. It's from their Beetlejuice one. It was quite a while ago. Just didn't get to it, but it is that. It was very pretty. I think maybe I used it with that green. I don't remember. So that's what it looks like. It's a little chunky, but you can smooth it out. So I was happy with it. It's got kind of like a shift, but it's not really like a traditional duo or multi-chrome. Just kind of shifts a little bit in their shimmerness. We have this liquid blush from Profusion. These went viral quite a while ago, but I never tried them. It was quite red, and at first I was like blended it, and I was like, I'm gonna have to start over. This is a red, but it did blend out. It just took a little bit of work. It was nice. Another blush. This is from Wet n Wild, one of their holiday duos that came. I think it came with this highlighter. I got two duos and I don't remember exactly which one came with which one. I really liked the blush. I really liked how it laid down and blended out. It was very just like, there it was. I was really happy with that. I hadn't tried a powder blush from them. I've tried like cream, but I don't think I've ever tried a powder blush, and I was really impressed with how it sat down. The highlight, it was nice. It's kind of your standard like golden highlight, you know, nothing revolutionary, but it was not bad at all. Couple more palettes. This is the Ofra. This is a Symphony palette. Kind of a purpley neutral. It was nice. Like, it wasn't, once again, nothing like revolutionary. Their shadow formula like isn't necessarily my favorite. It's not bad. It's just not like wowing to me as like especially their highlighters are, their blushes. But it was okay. And I made a nice like neutrally purple look with it, so I was happy with that. Next up we have the ABH palette. I got this in the Trend Mood box. I've used this twice. The first time I really was not impressed with the formula. It didn't have as much fallout as I remember them having. I haven't used an ABH palette in years, so the fallout wasn't as bad as I was remembering it. So I don't know if that improved or if what. The second look I made I enjoyed more, but I would say for like a more high-end brand, it was a little bit underwhelming. For the price tag, I think you can get a much better palette for, I think it retails for $55. I would go with an Indie Ram palette. Get one of the Gourmand Girls, a Blunt Bunny palette, Odom's Eye palette, for the same price or cheaper. But it was okay. I'll keep it around for a bit. This is from Hello Cosmetics. I believe I got this in my Pandora's box. So it's that little shadow there. It was fine. They have a very nice like satin finish to it. And then I have this from, I think this is from Winkelary. I think that's how you say it. This is a highlight. This is gorgeous. It's in Starlight. This is what I love in a highlight. Just some shininess. This one really isn't very glittery, just shiny and wet and has some shift to it. I really enjoy that. I think I have one other from them somewhere in this room, so I can you know, condense it down. This is also from Winkelary. This is Cheshire Cat. It's their gloss. It's a purple shimmery formula. It is a little thick. It is more pigmented than just most of your glosses. Not bad. It's not sticky, just a little on the thick side, so I just have to remember to like kind of wipe off the excess. It's got a pretty good size doe foot, so as long as I wipe off the excess, it's not too bad. I do have small lips, so a little bit of product goes a long way on me. We have this Pure Nude blush from Essence. This was nice. I enjoyed it. Nothing spectacular, nothing disappointing, just it was okay. I tried one of my Terra Moon shadows. This is in Dark Matter. I think this is what I used with the Lash Step matte palette. It's nice. They're really nice shadows. I'm glad I finally tried them. Next up we have this little liquid blush from Glossier. I got it in a duo from Sephora. I've been wanting to like try this liquid blush for a long time. The full size are like $24. Because it was like all the rage. It was fine. Like, it had nice pigment. It blended fine. It was okay. I mean, but it didn't blow me away or anything. I feel like this was like some of the first liquid blushes, or at least for one of the first liquid blushes that kind of like hit the scene or became really well known. So maybe that's why there's such like this cult following, but it was good. Like, I don't have any complaints. I just wasn't like, holy shit, this is amazing or anything. Next up, we got some liners. We got this gold liner from Crown Beauty. It's pretty dry, didn't have a lot of pigment, and it's wooden, not my favorite. So I'm going to declutter this one. That's a lip liner. Okay. We got this from Estate Cosmetics. This came in my Ipsy Glam bag. This was nice. It was okay for a liquid liner. Had decent pigment. Didn't like get everywhere. And then we have from Wet n Wild. This is their Breakup Proof. This is their gel liner. This is actually pretty nice. Went on nicely. Stayed pretty nice. Decent longevity. We have this little lip liner from Eb Cosmetics. This was nice. It was on the dark side, but I still was able to use it, make it work. It went on nicely. It stayed nicely. We have this plump gloss from LA Colors. I have another one. It's just in a different shade. I don't know if it plumps, but it does feel really nice, and it has a little bit of color. It's not sticky. LA Colors makes nice glosses, I would say. And I like the color. There's dog hair everywhere. What's new? We got this little photo finish primer from Smashbox. I got it in my Macy's box. This one, I also got one in my Sephora advent calendar that is coming up. I don't think I've put it up yet. I tried this before. I was like, I didn't like it, but I'm like, I'm going to try it again. There's a reason it's still around. I still hate it, so going to be decluttered. Nothing changed. It wasn't me that time. We got this lipstick from Colored Rain. I like this. It's very fall, like brownie orangish. I enjoyed it. I think I used it with the lip liner. Got this little guy from NARS. This was also nice, and Dulce Vita, I think. Yeah. Got this cream blush and Are You Single from Lala, or Give Them Lala, right? Yeah. It was okay. Not my favorite. It was alright. Got this little guy. I don't actually know the brand. I saw these at Dollar Tree, and I thought I'd give them a shot. It was pretty good. Kind of smells like chocolate. Kind of have to put it on a little bit to get some pigment. It's not like super long lasting, but if you're looking for a cheap option, you see these at Dollar Tree. They're not horrible. You have to reapply, but they go on pretty smoothly, not patchy. So not bad for the price tag. Next up, we have this, I think it's a liquid lip from Beauty For Real. I was thinking, you know, I might not love it. If you see, it's kind of like glittery metallic, but really just gave like a really nice shine. And so I actually ended up really liking it. It's not my like go-to color. I probably won't use it a lot, but I actually really did like the formula. And when I'm looking for like a red, I think I will definitely think about going to this. It lasted a decent amount of time. It wasn't like completely transfer proof, but liquid lips rarely are, even like the best formulas. It's just my lips, how they are. So I actually did like that. That surprised me that I enjoyed that. Then we got a little loose pigment. This is in Hellish. This is from Tater Rounds of Beauty. It was just fine. It just doesn't have, like, it has pigment, but it doesn't have a lot of like shimmer to it, and that's really not what I'm looking for. If I'm gonna use a loose pigment and go through like the hassle and the mess of using a loose pigment, I want like bam. I want some color, I want some bam, and that just isn't there, so it's just not really for me. But it really wasn't bad. It went on nicely, it stayed nicely, just like the color and the finish. just is not what I'm looking for. Last up, we have a little highlighter from, I believe this is Lottie London, though I don't see. There it is. Lottie London, the Good Girl. This is kind of just your nice, usual champagne highlighter. It stayed nice. It looked nice on the skin. I enjoyed it. So, and my box is empty. So that is the New to Me makeup that I used in November. Just a mess everywhere. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, send your friends. You know, we have a lot of fun here. I do a lot of usually beauty stuff, but every once in a while I mix it up, and hopefully there's something for everybody to enjoy. If I already said if you like this video. It's gonna be a long night. I'm gonna get ready for work here, or finish getting ready here in a few minutes. Yeah, I really appreciate your time and you guys being here and spending time with me. Please stay tuned. I promise I am going to make another giveaway video here soon for my 250 subscribers. I'm thinking I'm going to do 2 winners. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's exciting. And we'll see you soon. Bye. And hopefully there'll be more Loki. I'm working on it.